How do I know what grades look like on the student app? I'm going to watch this episode of 5 Minutes of Canvas. Hi, I'm Greg Beyer. I have been an undergrad student, but most of my career has been spent with Cosumnes River College and the online network of educators. I've been making videos on how to teach with technology for a long time, though not when I got started teaching with technology back in the days of HyperCard. Please subscribe and join our community. In this video, I'm going to show how the student app presents grades to students. In another episode of this series, I talked about the steps that we can use to make the current grade authentic. Like most of the videos in this series, that one focuses on our experience as instructors. This one is about the student experience. In particular, it's about using the student app, which is available for both iOS and Android smartphones. The things you practice to make the course grade authentic are even more important for students who use the student app. How many of our students use the app? I have two answers to that question. One is a metaphor. Photographers say that the best camera to use in any situation is the camera that you have with you. For learners, the best tool to access Canvas is the tool that is available. Using a learning management system promises students the ability to learn anytime and anywhere, and I don't see many folks carrying laptops around. The other answer is not as easy as you might think. We could ask our local IT staff for data on web browser versus smartphone app access to Canvas, but we can't because of how those data are managed in browsers versus apps. That difference is worth a turn to Camera 2. Hello, Camera 2. Getting data from users who access Canvas via a browser is a lot easier than getting data from users who access Canvas via a smartphone app. In fact, the Canvas guides tell us that mobile actions may not display on the last activity column of the People page. So it's really important that we rely on students' actions, like contributing to discussions or submitting assignments or taking quizzes, to inform our attendance and grade decisions in online classes. We see student actions regardless of the device they use. Let's get back to Camera 1. Canvas is adaptively designed. That means this page is changed to match the screen size, and it will work on the native smartphone browser. But sometimes it's easier to use an app. I don't have an Android device, but I do have an iPhone. That's what I'm going to use for demo time. There are four main differences between the appearance of the grades page in the student app and what a browser shows. First, students do not have the option to reorder the list of items. Second, while grade items are organized by assignment groups, the scores for assignment groups are not displayed. Next, the total grade is always a percentage, even if you have it set to show as points in the browser. If you use a grade scheme, its symbol does appear next to the percentage, just as it does for percentage or points in the browser. Finally, the total grade cannot be changed to show a grade based on total points versus graded points. So if we don't provide a score for each assignment in a timely manner, we risk presenting an inauthentic grade to students. Making things worse for those subject to grade-related stress, students have the option to display each course's current grade within the tile on their mobile app dashboard. What can we do? As mentioned in the Authentic Grade video, we can set a late submission policy for online assessments and use the default grade for offline assessments to keep that current grade authentic. The other option is to hide totals in Student Grade Summary. This is done on the Course Details tab of the Settings page. When we enable this option, the grade for the course is hidden. In the app, this is on the grades page within the course and on the dashboard. It's good for us to see what our students do on the grades page in the mobile app, and that reminds us how important it is to provide timely feedback to our students. Thank you for watching this video, and a special thank you to the viewer whose comment inspired this episode. I hope you comment too. What would you like explained in just 5 minutes? Never stop learning, and I'll see you in the next one. Go Bears.